For your cheapest and most reliable place to buy FC24 coins, check out mmoexp.com. Link is down in the description below. Use the code WOLF at the checkout for 5% off your order. Yes then YouTube, we are back with a brand new updated best camera and controller settings on FC24. Drop this video a like for me, drop a comment down below, and if you can please hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. So without any further ado, let's get into the camera and controller settings. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do is go on the settings, and I'll show you my controller settings first. Now, I actually don't change anything on the attack, but me personally, I do actually swap my teammate contain and contain around. So yours will look like that on the default settings. I actually have my teammate contain as X. I have done ever since FIFA 17. I just prefer second man pressing with X rather than R1. I don't really know why. I just think it's easier to do. I feel like I'm in more control. I don't have to kind of like look for the R1 when I'm doing that. I can just press X to teammate contain. I don't know what. I've just always found it way easier to do that. So that's what I do. So that's in terms of like the controller settings. Now, in terms of like the actual in-game settings, I will show you the gameplay first. You are going to want to turn competitive on, because when you are playing online, competitive is always on. I do have my shot assistance on assisted. I also do play with time finishing on. By the way, a lot of people have been asking about precision shooting. I have tried it before. I don't like it. I don't think it's very good. I much prefer the assisted shooting. I feel like with the precision shooting, your shooting can just go absolutely AWOL. Like, it's really weird and random. So I actually stay well away from it. I personally have my time finishing on. One thing I will say is, if you are not interested in time finishing, so you're not interested with trying to green your shots and stuff like that, I would turn it off. The reason being, sometimes when you are spamming shoot in the box and stuff like that, if you've got time finishing on, it will red time the shot. You know, when you have like that 6-yard goal mouth scramble and stuff like that, if you do have the time finishing on, it will red time the shot, whereas if you have it off, it will just be like a normal shot. But again, I really would recommend trying out time finishing. It is so key for the finesse shots, for the shooting in the box sometimes. When you green your shots, they really do go in 95% more than others. So I would definitely recommend giving it a go. My through pass assistance is on semi. Lob through pass, again, is on semi. I'm such a kid. Ground pass assistance is on assisted. My cross assistance is as well. I'm such a kid. My cross assistance as well is on assisted. Lob pass assistance is on semi. I actually have my pass receiver lock on animation start. Now, I think on the default settings it's on late. I've just always had it on animation start ever since last year where they changed it. I just prefer it having it on animation start. I actually really would recommend having it on late though. What it does is, if you read it, the pass receiver is locked as late as possible, around the same approximate time as when the ball is kicked. So if you press pass, you can actually change it at the last minute in terms of like where you want to pass the ball to. It's really good. I just do a lot of quick and intricate passing, so because of that, I actually prefer it at the animation start, so I can kind of move my analog stick in the direction that I'm running before the ball gets to my player, kind of thing. It's just something that I prefer. A lot of people though do prefer late, so I'd maybe recommend trying it on late and see what you think. Animation start though is what I use. Precision pass sensitivity, I have it on normal. I don't really know what that does. It's just on normal. Yep. Defending, my clearance assistance is on directional. Clearance direction considers your directional input. Power remains fully assisted, and the earliest possible contact point will be. Oh no, I'd actually want that on classic. No, I would want that on directional. Defending. Now, I actually have mine on tactical defending. A key point this year. I would recommend advanced defending though. If any of you don't know what the advanced defending does, it gives you the freedom to choose your tackle type. You can press circle to attempt a stand tackle, or you can press X to attempt a shoulder or a steal out. With the tactical, it kind of just, when you press circle, the game kind of chooses which one it's going to do for you. I've tried it, especially at the start of EAFC 24. I did try advanced. I didn't really like it. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because I've been playing FIFA for so many years and it's always been on tactical defending, so I didn't really like the adjustment period. I prefer tactical defending. I do. But again, give advanced defending a go and see what you think. Let me know in the comment section actually down below. Which one do you use? Pass block assistance is on. The switching on the auto switching is on air balls and loose balls. Definitely recommend that. The auto switching move assistance is actually on none. Basically what that means is when you switch to a player that's running in a direction, I don't want them to continually to run in that direction. You can have it on low so they run in that direction like a little bit, but I much prefer it to be on none. The right stick switching is classic. I much prefer that. And the right stick switching reference is player relative. I also have gone all the way down to 2 on the right stick switching sensitivity. I just prefer that. I don't know why. I think 4 or 5 is the default, and I took it down to 2, and I found it to be a lot easier to use, so that's why I was using it on 2. Next, player switching is on classic. So, yeah. Player lock, I actually have it on, but I don't really use player locks. Basically, if you press the left analog stick and the right analog stick in, that is a player lock. I don't really use it, but I do. Icon switching, 100%. I mean, I don't even use that, so I don't even know why I would have that. I'm actually going to turn that off. Yeah, like... Yeah, I don't use icon switching. I was just reading that. While defending, press the right stick in to trigger icon switching. I never have done that in my life on FIFA, so I'm going to turn that off. Yeah. Orbit dribbling is on. I don't really know what that does to do this. Hold on, R2. Oh, okay. I've never actually even tried that. I'm going to try that out. Right, it's amazing when you look into this stuff, having it on. Save assistance, yes. I have my analog sprint off, by the way. Very important in my opinion to have it off. The trigger effect as well, I have that off. Also, I hate the vibration feedback, so I do also turn that off. Now, in terms of the camera settings, there are, in my opinion, 2 best camera angles on EAFC 24. The first one is the one that I've been using a little bit more, especially with my custom tactics videos, so I can show you more of the pitch. As you can see in the bottom right of your screen is the co-op camera angle. The co-op camera angle is amazing because you can see more of the pitch. Me personally though, and I'm going to be honest with you YouTube, I do prefer a tele broadcast. I really do. I think tele broadcast is better. You're not too far away, but at the same time, you are a little bit closer, so you can kind of do like the better dribbling and stuff like that. One thing I would recommend, if you are using co-op on the camera angle, I would recommend the default custom camera settings. So you're not too high, you're not too zoomed in, and also you're not too high at the same time. But, and there is a but, if you are going to use tele broadcast, I would recommend custom on the custom camera settings, and I would then recommend not zero height. I would recommend 0 zoom and 15 height. That's what I use on my tele broadcast. 15 height, 0 zoom. I really like it. You're a little bit further zoomed out, so you're kind of like that in between of a co-op and a tele broadcast, but at the same time you're not too zoomed out like a co-op, and also you're not too zoomed in like a classic camera angle. But I actually have been using co-op more and more recently, like I said, for my custom tactics video, and I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it. I do think tele broadcast is better, but co-op is 100% better for defending. I feel like you can defend better in a co-op because you can see more of the pitch. On the visual, I have the player name bar. There's something you need to turn off, and I can't remember what it is. There it is, the score clock drop down. Turn that off. It will stop that thing dropping down underneath the scoreline in terms of like injuries and stuff like that. Very annoying. And that right there is my updated camera and controller settings for you. If you did enjoy this video, please drop it a like for me. Drop a comment down below as well. And if you can hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. Thank you for watching. Remember, spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive mental attitude. Peace out. One love.